What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the channel. Never Lost. We're on our next little adventure. I wanted to film earlier some packing and all that kind of stuff, but that didn't happen. As soon as it started to pack the truck, it started to pour down rain. So,
that too.
Plus, we got a late start, and we just want to get the heck out of here, and we want to get on our journey, on our adventure.
Yep.
So right now, we're on our way up north, headed to Washington.
Mount Vernon, Washington.
We've got a little surprise for you guys, but on the way, instead of taking a 17 and a half hour drive all the way up there, we're going to take a couple days and just try to hit some really good spots and share those spots with you. Of course, it's supposed to be raining like in almost all the spots, so we
our luck.
We might end up just getting a hotel, which we don't want to do, but as you guys know, the truck's not fully set up. We don't have a rooftop tent. We have good gear, but I don't want to sleep on the ground, in the rain. I'm good. This is supposed to get a little colder in Oregon and then Washington. So we'll see what's up. We'll try to provide some really good content, and then the surprise at the end, I think you guys will like it. It'll be really cool.
Yeah.
We're excited.
So excited.
We're really excited. So yeah, stay tuned for the next little adventure. Here we go, a little journey. The ground is pretty muddy, and you know, we're not upgraded to the rooftop tent yet. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's a little breezy too, so hopefully our backpacking tent is able to withstand the forces of nature. So this is it, pretty standard, not exactly picturesque or extremely beautiful. It is extremely muddy by the look of things. So we're gonna have to try to find a space to, yeah, there's like a mud pit over there. I don't know if you guys can see that.
This is way muddy.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is gonna suck.
Oh well, embrace the suck, babe.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's been sucky ever since we said go.
Yeah, basically. We actually thought about turning around and going home in like Salinas, I think it was.
Yeah, I almost gave up. Yeah.
There was like, it was just spitting down rain and all the things. Traffic. What they say about California drivers is true. People drive like
idiots.
Yeah, idiots. They'll drive like 15 miles per hour, less than the speed limit in the fast lane, which shouldn't even be called the fast lane. It should be called the passing lane. Yeah. But anyway, so here we are. So we're gonna try to set up camp, and I think it's gonna work out. There's a spot over here that looks pretty dry. So we'll yeah, we'll see.
What's up, guys? Just leaving
Carnegie OHV.
Thank you.
It's a staging area. It's actually really cool. We're not, I mean, if we had our pit bikes up and running, we would totally come, well, we will come back. When we have our pit bikes running, we will come back and play, because there are some really awesome courses for dirt bike riding. What'd you say, there was a trials course?
Yeah, there was a trials course. There was like a downhill rocky slalom. It's bitchin'. I feel really bad that we have to leave. I mean, I guess we could have got up earlier, but you guys, like, the winds were blowing like 15 to 20 miles an hour all night last night. And of course, it's Friday night, and we just used that spot for just to rest our heads and
it's
get on the road.
It's just a stopover.
But everybody's partying, so people stayed up late night, loud music, generators, all that kind of stuff. So whatever, it kind of sucked, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we should have showed you guys, any of you off-road or dirt bikers, I guess. This is a phenomenal place. We drove by it. We wish we could have taken shots, but we have to be on the road. Unfortunately, like I said, we're here for an end result, an end mission, and we were hoping that we could get to some certain places and actually show you guys some cool spots, and for us to find some cool spots. But time is of the essence, so
yeah,
we got to push forward.
Yeah.
The tracks and everything on the driving by, I was blown away. I was like, I've never seen anything like that before. Something, and I just missed my anyways. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
Despite having poor weather at the onset of our trip, we were greeted by rainless skies the next morning. But we knew that the good weather was going to be short-lived because soon we would be out of California and into the southern Oregon hill country. There was so much we wanted to do and see as we steadily traveled out of the Central Coast and into Northern California. But with 2 more days of travel ahead of us, we decided to pass by many of the geological landmarks that we would ordinarily stop to explore. Places like the Trinity Alps, Lake Shasta, Mount Shasta, and the heavily wooded trails would have to be enjoyed on a future trip. We were sad that we didn't have time to absorb Mount Shasta up close, but we were thankful that the clouds had cleared enough for us to enjoy the breathtaking view from the comfort of our truck as we waved farewell to California and said hello to Oregon. Hey guys, what's up? So after a long day on the road, we finally found a place to stay. We are kind of running into bad weather, and so like kind of one thing led into another, and we're like, should we just get an Airbnb? And then we found this interesting app called the Hip Camp app. So we are staying in somebody's backyard. So essentially, Hip Camp is people who let people stay in their backyard for a very nominal fee, and we are all about cheap. So here we are in beautiful Roseburg, Oregon. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, so far, no complaints. It's kind of weird staying like so close to someone's house, and it's not really our style of camping, but it could be a lot worse. And luckily, we're kind of like in between storms, so things seem to be kind of clearing up just a little bit, and that's fine with us.
Black Rifle Coffee. What's up, guys? We're just gonna do a quick little walk around of the place that we have stayed this evening. It's quite different for me, as I like to be outdoors and way out in the boonies. If I'm not doing that, I'm in a nice place, either somebody's nice house or a nice hotel, but we opted out with this, and this is what we're gonna show. So as my wife has explained, this is like an Airbnb, but in the backyard.
And there is a really beautiful creek. So if you were to come here in the summer, it would probably be lovely. There's a bunch of ducks down there right now, a mallard.
Quack, quack, duck, duck. So it was good, nice. It was a good spot to come to. You know, it was $20 a person a night, and I think that's really funny. I got to spend $20 to sleep in somebody's backyard, which I think maybe we should do it, but whatever. It's a place to stay. We're in Oregon, and we were hoping to get some nice off-road BLM spot and some nice outdoor camping and have some really, really good content, maybe a little bit of off-road action, but that was not the case where we're at. And like I said before, we're on a time crunch. We're trying to actually get to a certain destination at a certain time for a specific reason, which you will see later on. So we figured that we're not gonna go off the I-5 for an hour to 2 hours at a time, because then that totally defeats the purpose of leaving a whole nother day earlier and saving 5.5, 6 hours of drive time. That just doesn't make sense to us. So maybe if we had a little more time to get to the destination, or we would have even taken a whole nother day, then that would have been totally feasible. But for now, this is our backyard life.
It's not bad, you guys. It's quiet. There's a lot of nature here. So there was a bunch of ducks serenading us this morning, some turkeys. Like, as you can see right now, we're literally standing in a clearing of berry vines, which I'm sure in the summer are absolutely gorgeous. They're probably loaded with berries.
Yeah, some of the pictures on the site were showing the berries like really fresh. So that was cool.
But yeah, it's kind of a quaint experience for us. And the host was really sweet.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was worth it, and it was nice to have a fun, safe place to rest our heads, and that's all we pretty much wanted.
Exactly, because the night before we were at a staging area for all the off-roaders, dirt bikers, quads, etc.
Yeah.
And one side to us, it was Friday night, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But one side of us ran a generator all night long, which we're not about. And the other side of us played super loud music.
They had the RV or the trailer speakers, the outside speakers playing, but when I had noticed and listened that there was nobody talking, that they were all inside the trailer, and either they forgot that they had the outside speakers on, or they just didn't give a flying rip. And so
I don't know.
Their outside speakers were blaring music while everybody was inside the trailer.
So, as you can imagine, coming to a nice peaceful backyard with a creek running through it and, a bramble garden, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
And we slept so good.
So anyways, that's it.
We're gonna go enjoy our coffee now.
Yeah,
and
coffee
our
and
Mountain House breakfast. Since we are absolutely on a purpose this trip.
Yeah.
It's Mountain House, and sometimes you gotta do that.
Mountain House.
With our bellies full from our breakfast of freeze-dried food, we continued northwards, and soon we were entering Portland, a city full of art, graffiti, and homelessness. By this time in the trip, we were both more than ready to arrive at Mount Vernon, and since it had been raining continuously all day, we were glad that we would be there before nightfall, and finding a place to stay overnight would be a non-issue. Yet again, even though we were antsy for the driving portion of the trip to be complete, we were spellbound with all the beautiful countryside we were passing through, and slightly awestruck with some of the architecture in the cities we passed. But it's actually a sewage plant.
Vlogs are better than bad, they're good. Vlogs, roll them downstairs. I'd rather be off-roading.
Yeah.
Part of the adventure.
It's all gonna be worth it in the end, you'll see. It's gonna be a little bit of painful driving for 17 and a half hours or something like that. It's gonna be worth it in the end.
We'll split it up again.
I think, barring unforeseen circumstances, we might be stopping additional times.
Yeah, no, that's where
not to give anything away.
That's why it's like, well, if we're gonna be stopping that much, then might as well make it 3 days.
If we can find another hip camp, that wasn't that bad, or an Airbnb that will accommodate us. Spoiler alert! Good thing we can edit this.
You can cut that one out.
I was trying to be all strategic.
Everybody wants a log, or 2x4, or 4x4, or 6x6, or 2x6.
How can you actually tell what dimensions they are from way over
I
here?
can't, but I can judge. I mean, they look like 2x4s and 4x4s and 2x6s.
To me, everything that's like cut like lumber is a 2x4. I'm sorry, I have no head for building things.
Oh yeah? TJ's is better. Nice ride though, bro. come to something about the day. Let's see if I can figure out where we're going just by when I Google mapped it.
Are you good like that?
I think I'm good like that sometimes.
I don't know. My bump of direction isn't very good. So I'll just trust your judgment.
Good call. Oh, fresh air. Holy Toledo, eat a burrito.
But he's in there. I mean, I'm a Yeti truther. I believe it. Hashtag Yeti truther. Finally. I don't know, we're supposed to meet some people here, so we should probably wrap up this little video segment for now. And I don't know if I'm ready to tell them.
No. Anyways, let's go. Because I'm hungry and I'm tired. I don't want to get out and I want to move. Okay.
Yes.
Cheers. Peace. We are finally here at our destination and we are here to give you the surprise. We're stoked. I gotta stop laughing like that. It's kind of weird. Anyways, whatever. It's fun. It's my funny laugh. Anyways, so we're gonna go inside and we're gonna do a walkthrough and we're gonna let you guys know where we're gonna be.
Find out what took us to Mount Vernon in the next episode. And as always, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And now, let me fill you in on the random acts of insanity that happen off camera.
You are so beautiful. You knew I was gonna do that. Yeah, look at the mountains. Look at
the mountains. Oh. Look at those mountains. They're so beautiful to us.
We'll be coming around the mountain really good. We'll be coming around the mountain really good. We'll be coming around the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain. We'll be good.